And then afterwards, he goes, "Hey, you want to go meet Elon?" And I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go and it's empty. The whole auditorium's empty at this point. We go to the back to get in the back of the Moody, and he goes to the security. Goes, "Hey, we're going back to see Elon and Jonah." She goes, "Oh, they left, sir." And he goes, boop, 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 he goes, "Hey, yeah, we're out there. Okay, cool." The girl comes out. She goes, "No, they're coming back." Grabs us, and we go back there. And it's Elon, his brother, Jonah, his wife, me, and my buddy.
That's awesome.
6 of us. And we go into a little circle, and I'm standing right next to Elon Musk. And first of all, he's super fucking tall.
Is he? I was wondering.
That's he's like 6'4", 6'5".
Interesting.
He's really tall. And he's a total introvert, right?
Yeah.
And so
weird dude, great dude though. I admire him. I love him.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah. He's a total maverick, right? Like the guy's totally changing the world. Like he's the richest guy in the world as of today.
I know, which is fascinating.
Yeah, totally, right. And here's the funny thing. I didn't know this. The day I saw him, he was 4 weeks away from going out of business.
Dude, it was like, he's up and down like crazy. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. March of 2018 was when I met him. He was 4 weeks away from blowing all his cash and going.
He was selling everything. I remember he was selling all of his assets at that time.
This is when he pulled up a sleeping bag and slept on the floor because the Model 3 wasn't getting manufactured fast enough.
Yeah.
He was sleeping on the floor of Tesla's of the factory, right? And so I didn't know. I met him that day, and he was weird. I tell people he had like no soul in his eyes, but I think he was just tired because he was about to lose his like entire fortune. I didn't know this. Right? Like who knew? I didn't know that till recently. But so first of all, like I'm a very gregarious person, and I'm super outgoing, and I'm in this circle, and I have nothing to say.
Oh,
dude,
interesting.
It was super painful, man.
Why was that?
Well, first of all, start to think about what are the things let's say you walk into a group of people you don't know, but what if you knew who all of them were?
That's awkward.
It's awkward. They knew you knew who they were.
I hate that. I know what you mean. Yes. Okay.
So first of all, you can't say, "Hey, I'm Darius. What's your name?" that gets thrown out the fucking window, right? I can't say like, "Hey, I'm Darius. What's your name?" I can't say, "What do you do?" Because they were all just on stage a moment ago.
Hey man, you're like one of the most famous people on the planet. Never heard of you before though. Like what? Yeah.
So what do you do is out the window.
Right.
Who are you is out the window. So you tell me what's the next question.
I mean, I guess what I would probably do is like, "Hey Elon, I really admire you. Really appreciate everything you do for humanity. You know, whatever. I don't know. It's corny. It's kind of fansy, but what do you think?"
Yeah, now you're fanboy, and now you're subordinating yourself.
I get that. I totally do.
It's a peer-to-peer group. They're hanging out. My buddies, these are his friends.
But
now I'm
it's the elephant in the room, though. At the same time,
dude, I was like, I can't do that either. I can't subordinate myself.
So what did you do?
I just said, "So hey, I said, how long are you guys in town for?" I just made small talk.
Did you ask him what his favorite color was next?
Well, I have a buddy that told me what to do in this circumstance. He said, "Hey, can you guys?" And so he said, and even this would have been awkward. He's like, "You should ask him what's a question no one's ever asked you guys before."
Oh, there it is. Okay, I like that.
Right? But now he was just on stage for 3 hours answering questions, so that doesn't work either. None of them work. Right? I wanted to take a picture with them. I couldn't do that.
I know. I can't.
I couldn't do anything. I was frozen. So finally, I just said, "How long are you guys in town for?" "Oh, we're getting ready to leave. We're going back to the Four Seasons, and we're going to catch our flight," which is basically them getting on a private jet. And I said, "Have you?" I said, "Oh, have you guys had barbecue while you're here yet? Because we have Austin barbecue." And they're like, "Oh, we have some waiting on our hotel." I'm like, "Is it Franklin's? Franklin's barbecue's the most. By the way, my next door neighbor is Aaron Franklin.
Ooh, nice.
He's much more talkative. He's a very, very talkative guy.
That's awesome.
So then they're like, "Oh, we don't know." And that was the end of it. I was like, "God dang it. I have nothing to say."